Hey, what's up guys, it's Chris Chung. Today we're going to talk about a GoPro Hero 9 with a media mod kit versus a Canon R6 and whether it stands up in terms of an interview setting and whether you can replace a bigger camera when you're running, gunning and doing quick interviews. How's the sound quality? How's the video quality? We're going to take a quick look at all of that. Right now I'm filming on both at the same time, so we can switch back and forth and see what the sound quality and video quality is like between the two. So I can go GoPro. How does that sound? Does it sound good to you? Can you use this in an interview? And I'm going to switch to R6. How does this sound and how does it look to you? Both are filming at 4K, 24 frames per second. Media Mod Kit has a built-in mini boom mic, I guess you can call it. I also have a lav mic clipped on here, which is directly connected to my Tascam DR05X mini recorder, just so you can see what the sound difference is like. So here's the GoPro Hero 9 with the Media Mod Kit. As you can see, it's still pretty small, but it's kind of cool actually. And you got the wind reduction foam there, but without it, it's just like a case for the GoPro. But you know, it gives you different options, like the two hot shoe mounts on the side and on the top, so you can add an additional microphone. And that's a nice thing about it too, is that on the back here you got these little tabs here, so you can plug the USB-C cable directly into it to either charge the battery or transfer your files out of there. And also a 3.5mm plug, so you can plug in an additional microphone if you want to put in a better mic. But today we're going to see if the Media Mod Kit kind of gives it that little extra oomph, so that you can film like an interview type setting, or if it's just an upgrade that just helps with upgrading the quality of your vlog videos. But we'll check it out. We'll be able to flip back and forth between my Canon R6 and the GoPro in this video, and then we'll see the difference. So let's analyze the GoPro video for a little bit here. Most of the settings I left on automatic. I just want to see what the GoPro would process on its own if you set everything to auto. In hindsight, I probably could have tweaked the settings a little bit to make it look a little bit better. But I want to see how much noise is in the higher ISO settings. So when you're pushing 3200 ISO, even though it's a pretty evenly lit room, when you set it on automatic, it's trying to compensate for the average lighting in the room. So it's pushing the ISO a little bit higher, which is creating a little bit more noise, especially in the darker areas there. You can also see in the color profile setting, I have it set to GoPro color profile. And that's coming out a little bit contrasted. You really notice it in the darker areas there as well. But you could set the profile to a flat setting, in which case you can just edit it after the fact. So I'm going to switch to the GoPro for a second. Talking at a regular volume right now, I'm about 2.5 feet away. Obviously, because you don't have an interchangeable lens, then you're going to have the person closer to the camera in order to frame it nicely, or to frame it that you would in an interview. Now obviously with a camera like the Canon R6, or if you have a DSLR running, then you've got more man function, more full control over every little bit in the video. However, for the purpose of this video, we're looking at what I call a run and gun. So it's just something you can grab, go, film something decent, and then edit it after. So I guess the real challenge is whether the GoPro can be used in an interview setting like this, or if it's better off just for vlogging, and obviously its main purpose is to be an action cam, and for a guy that doesn't really do too much action type stuff, I still think it's a fun piece of gear to have, and great for filming behind the scenes footage while I'm working, and just something quick and easy that I can grab and go, you know, whether it's with my kids or just out and filming a little bit of the city, that sort of stuff. And obviously carrying around a camera like the Canon R6, you're going to have a lot more control, but you know, it is more gear to lug around. I'll show you a quick shot of my camera, but you know, I've outfitted it with a small rig cage, and then I like having the Sennheiser mini boom mic on top, just as backup audio. Typically I will only use the audio from my recorder. That gives the best sound, and it's usually the closest to the subject. But it's nice to have the backup sound, and all, you know, having the additional boom mic just gives it a little better quality than what you would get directly from the camera's built-in microphone. You definitely can't argue with the convenience of a GoPro, but if you are doing this professionally, then I would recommend that you get a higher grade professional camera. And you know, it might be nice to have this as a backup though. It's actually not a terrible alternative, but again, you can see the quality difference. So for the work that I do, I can't bring a GoPro out to do branding content with my clients. Obviously, I'm going to have to bring out the professional guns, so to speak. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think and what sort of setups that you like to do with your GoPro Hero or your Canon R6 or R5. I'd love to see it. Always interested to see all the different things that we can do. And that's what it's all about, right? Sharing information and helping each other get better. So I'd love to see what you got set up. But for now, take care, stay safe, laters.